Good morning. Thank you for joining me here this morning. Very rainy where I am, and it's making me think about how sunny it was so recently and the dramatic change. There has been a lot of change recently on a global scale as well. And in the midst of all this change, how stabilizing it can be to just experience each moment fully, not holding on to it or pushing it away. Just being here right now for the rain and then being there for the next moment, sunny or otherwise. There's a kind of lightness and fullness about it, just experiencing each moment fully, but without holding on. So we can just drop into being mode this morning, not grasping, not doing, just opening mind and body to sense, to feel whatever is here right now. We'll be bringing attention to the body this morning, or at least that's the invitation. So you might choose to do this lying down or sitting or standing, maybe experimenting with a different posture you haven't tried yet. But making a choice now and making yourself comfortable. So, whichever posture you've chosen, beginning with an awareness of the whole body, just observing whatever is here. Contact between your body and the floor, just feeling it. That's all. Contact with anything else, a chair or stool or cushion, clothing, the air around you. Aware of the whole space your body occupies. And the envelope of the skin. And the space beyond your body too. Noticing that all of these spaces are within awareness. Awareness is not confined to the body or to one side of the skin. You're just feeling this vast awareness. And then guiding the attention inwards for now, into the body. And picking up the feeling of the breath, perhaps in the nostrils or down in the abdomen. And just watching the breath, just as you would watch a film or a person passing by. That is, without any attempt to control, just letting it happen. Allowing awareness of the breath to bring you into this moment. Not needing to get rid of anything in the background. Just bringing a spotlight to the breath. And the body around the edges of the breath. And everything else beyond. So you might have some peripheral awareness of body and thoughts and sounds and the space around you. We don't have to get rid of any of that. We're just putting the breath in the center for now. Unless for any reason this doesn't feel possible right now. And in that case, choosing a different sensation to feature center stage. Nothing to do right now. The mind sometimes throws up questions. What's the point? Am I doing it right? These don't need to be answered. They can be part of the background, however abstract or deep they might seem. They're just another thought. No need to get rid of it. Just allowing it to be in the background and keeping the rise and fall of the breath in the center of the spotlight of your attention. Knowing that, of course, when that spotlight wanders, we can acknowledge it and just gently guide it back, however many times. Likely, very many times. That's okay. As you next breathe in, taking the breath down into the hands, breathing down the arms and into the hands, resting in the lap or by your sides, perhaps on the thighs if you're sitting. Allowing awareness to fill the hands from the wrists up to the fingertips. And then moving attention just to the left hand and to each finger in turn. So starting with the thumb, allowing the thumb of the left hand to be center stage for a moment or two, aware of the skin and the muscle, the flesh, the bone, the joints at the knuckle, the nail and cuticle, the pad of the thumb. And then moving to the next finger in your own time. Feeling what is there to be felt. One finger at a time across the left hand, and then across the right. My suggestions of different parts of each finger might sound like a checklist, like we need to run through each element and find it. But they're intended just as suggestions of what we might sense. The task is simply to sense whatever is there. If there's no sensation of the nail, or of the knuckle, or of anything else, then just registering a blank. So open to all the possibilities without looking too hard for any one. And once you finish checking in with each finger, coming back to awareness of both hands, fingers, knuckles, palms, backs of the hand. Parts of the body that are so often moving for us, even when the rest of the body is still. Just allowing the hands to rest themselves, to be as they are without needing to do anything. As you next breathe out, letting go of the hands in your awareness, and gradually bringing attention up the arms, right and left together, the wrists and the forearms, at the surface and deep inside. Aware of any goal the mind is setting, any experience you're hoping for or criticizing. Just seeing that as one more appearance, that hope, that critique, just one more appearance in the mind. we can allow to drift into the background as we sink the mind into the arms, however they are right now, however normal or abnormal they might feel to you. Past the elbows, the bony outside and the soft insides, and the upper arms, biceps and triceps. Just receiving the armpits, the shoulders above them. Taking a wide view now that includes the whole of both arms. You might try breathing in and breathing down into the arms, and breathing out from them, perhaps releasing a little tension as you do. Breathing into the arms, breathing out from them. Letting the arms be supported by whatever they're resting on as you release tension bit by bit. And if there's some tension that can't be released right now, just holding that in awareness, letting it be in its own time. Trusting that just by bringing awareness to your body, the healing process happens naturally. We don't have to rush it. Letting go of the arms in your awareness now. Bringing attention to the neck, the vertebrae at the back, the muscles at the sides, the softness and vulnerability of the throat at the front. Tuning the mind into the neck. And then up into the head in your own time. The back of the head, across the scalp, the ears, right and left. Just filling this part of the body with kind and gentle awareness, with mindfulness and heartfulness. As you bring attention down the forehead, temples, the eyebrows, noticing any tension that is held here habitually. Seeing if you can just invite it to soften. Eyes and nose, inside the nose and outside. The cheeks, the area between the nose and the upper lip where we might feel the breath. The lips, the chin, the jaws, another area where tension is often held. Acknowledging any thoughts, any wandering mind, and just coming back to sensing the face and the head and the neck too. And as you next breathe out, letting the breath come down into the whole body, opening out from the head and face and neck into the torso, front and back into the arms and hands. As you breathe in, you might imagine the breath coming down into the body, taking awareness with it, down through the trunk and pelvis, into the legs, and down into the feet. This unfurling awareness. Filling every corner of the body now with kindness and light. The light of awareness which doesn't try to change, but just accepts and witnesses, allows. See if it's possible to deeply allow your experience right now. Your experience of your body and also of your mind, whatever the mind is doing. And you just accept that for now. Knowing that that radical acceptance has a deep transformative power. By allowing the mind and body to be how they are right now, we allow them to settle, to pause, and so to heal and transform. So a sense of ease now, inviting that at least. Today's poem is called Unconditional by Jennifer Wellwood. Willing to experience aloneness, I discover connection everywhere. Turning to face my fear, I meet the warrior who lives within. Opening to my loss, I gain the embrace of the universe. Surrendering into emptiness, I find fullness without end. Each condition I flee from pursues me. Each condition I welcome transforms me and becomes itself transformed into its radiant, jewel-like essence. I bow to the one who has made it so, who has crafted this master game. To play it is purest delight. To honor its form, true devotion. So just wriggling the body, taking care if you've been lying down, perhaps rolling onto the side before getting up, and allowing this awareness as best you can to flow into the rest of your day, to hold any thoughts, any difficulties, any change that we experience outside or inside. Everything can be held in awareness, friendly, non judgmental, balanced, and kind. Wishing you a good day. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Thank you.